YouTube, what's happening? It is Friday, August 30th, and as you can see, we got a busy day of baseball to talk about. There are 16 games going on today, including a doubleheader going on in Cincinnati, one early game, and everyone else is playing late like they should be, but here we go. So yesterday, again, not the best day. It's been a rough week. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know, whatever. We're still up on the season. That's all that matters to me. So we have a bunch of games. It's Friday. It's a great day. It's going to be a great day. I know it is. So let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. All right, first game, we got the day game between Milwaukee and Cincinnati. It's pretty much a pick 'em, slight lean to Milwaukee. 9 is your total. Let's look over at the weather. Get this up on the screen. That's not right. Refresh that. There we go. Put it on the screen. There it goes right there. Early game. You can see it might rain. It's going to be 95. It's going to be hot. Here. Ooh. Okay. Pop here. Let's see. Milwaukee's on a 2-game winning streak. 56% Nerfy based on what they've done this year. 5 runs, 237. That's 10th and 15th in the last 3. Cincy 6.7, 267. That's 6th and 10th. So you got to give the advantage of Cincy in the offense slightly based on what they've done here recently. Both teams are trending up. That's what we like to see. Milwaukee striking out a ton. Cincy is not. Cool. On to the pitchers. Colin Ray's going out there for Milwaukee, and you can see what he's done. He's been up, he's been down. Okay. Nick Martinez going out there for Cincy. And he is a bullpen guy, but he's a bullpen guy who might go 7 innings. So he might go 1 inning. Who knows? He is a wild card. And sometimes he's just not that good. So he did face Milwaukee back on the 10th and went 7 innings of 1 hit. Just a gem out there out of nowhere. Ray did not face the Reds here recently. So yeah, that's a fun one. So I guess you got to lean Cincy on the pitching because he's already shown he can shut down Milwaukee. So let's go to props. Let's look around a little bit. Let's dig a little deeper, shall we? Let's go to Colin Ray. What you got for us, buddy? Oh, Ellie is 375 with a home run against you. It looks good. Steer, okay. Okay, I can see. Against righties, it's going to be mainly Ellie, and yeah, that's about it. So, mainly Ellie. Okay, De La Cruz. Strikeouts, hits, earned runs, walks, outs. I ain't feeling none of that. I'm going to be a little more conservative on props than usual because props have been beating me up this week. So we're going to try not to just give away all the money this week. Maybe try to get a little bit back, I don't, I know the Seminoles love holding my money, but I like for me to hold their money sometimes. It's a fun thing sometimes. I just like it. Milwaukee's bats are kind of green, but they're all mid-2s. It's like, nothing really stands out. And yeah, he threw a gem, so. And the bats, Stevenson still doing Stevenson things. So yeah, cool. All right, so for this one, we're going to keep it simple. I'm going to go with Cincy on the money line just because, I mean, you saw what Martinez did. He went 7 innings, shut him down. They got the advantage in offense. It's a close game anyways, but I'm going to take Cincy regardless. Cincy money line. Next game. All right, we're doing the second game of Milwaukee Cincy now. This is the night game. You can see it is now Cincy favored a little bit in this one. Totals 10 in this one. Weather is supposed to be, it's going to be continuing to get just, it's still going to be 92 degrees at first pitch. This is a hot day overall in Cincy, isn't it? Ooh, okay. Let's see. You just saw this screen, so I'm not going to go over it again. Advantage Cincy, slightly in offense. That's all you got to know on this one. Pretty simple. Let's pop up to the props. Oh, wait, there are none. So let's go to the pitchers because I should do that first probably. That would make more sense. Only problem is we don't have any. Well, I guess I say that. Milwaukee hasn't announced, but Cincy has somebody named Rhett Lauder going out there. And yeah, we'll see what he is. Oh, that's right. There's nothing there. So yeah, there you go. Have fun, buddy. It's going to be a fun game. So not only is this the second game of doubleheader, which I usually pass on, this is a no-name pitcher. They haven't named a pitcher for Milwaukee, and Cincy is trotting out this guy. So yeah, if you're betting this, hey, by all means, have fun. That's all I can say because I ain't touching anything in this one. And we're going to head to the next game. All right, game 3, we got Atlanta, Philadelphia. Philly is a slight to moderate favor. 8 is your total. Looking at the weather in Philly, there it is. It's going to be 71 degrees. Oh, much cooler. So much nice. That's going to feel great outside, I'm sure. Both teams not on a streak. 50% nerfy, 5.7, 234. That's 7th and 17th for Atlanta in the last three. Philly, 3.3, 228. That's 20th on both in the last three. But Philly's trending up after their last game. Atlanta is trending down because they only got 4 runs and batted 200, which if you're going down after 4 runs, then, I mean, you were doing great before. So I still would lean Atlanta offensively in this one. Slightly. So let's pop up the props. Oh, we gotta go to pitchers. What am I doing? Pitchers. There we go. I'm a little out of order today. So, all right. We're doing Lopez first for Atlanta. You can see what he has done in his 2 games back from his month off, his nice little vacation. So, Suarez is going out there, and you can see what he's done in his first game back in his little month off from vacation. So these two are very well rested. So you can see he faced Atlanta back in July 6th, which was literally 2 months ago almost, and didn't have a great game. So pop up here. Let's dig around some props, see if anything looks good. I might not take a single prop today just to test something. Just FYI. I might do that. So yeah, it's got to look good today. I'm not taking this, oh, I might take it. No. It's got to look amazing for me to take it. Let's see. What are we on? We want Lopez first. Lopez, there you go. I'll still show everything for everybody so you can still see it all. Like Castellanos is batting 324 and 34 bats. That's pretty good. Can't complain. Righties. Philly is not doing too well, literally. Everyone's red. Turner's still 294, and then 287, but still a lot of red. And now you're going up against Lopez. Whew, strikeouts. No, neither team's striking out much, right? I lied. I'm sorry. Atlanta's striking out 25th. Philly's 19th. Ooh, 19th might not be enough. It might not be. Ooh. I lie so much. Sometimes I lie. I just say things to say things because I am taking Lopez over 5.5 strikeouts. I don't care. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Anyways, here we go. Keep going. Keep it moving. Keep her moving. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, now let's pop over here. Suarez. Look at all them hits. Oh, okay. Suarez. History against Bravos. Duval's got 2 home runs and 13 at bats for a 308. Soler's got a 273 with 2 home runs. I mean, everybody else kind of against lefties. Who stands out? Mariano, Ozuna. Okay, cool. Hits. I just don't trust the hits. That's a lot of hits. Strikeouts. You're so up and down. I don't like that. Earned runs, walks, outs. No. I got the one I like. Here's the bats. If you want to do bats. I don't like any of those. So cool. I have what I like. I'm taking Lopez 5.5 strikeouts, and I'm taking Atlanta to win the game. That's right. We're gonna have I'm probably gonna have 2 money line parlays, just 2 small ones, just kind of like an early one, a late one. I don't know. We'll see how I do it. So far, I got Cincy, Atlanta. So there we go. That's it in this one. Next game. All right, game 4. We got Boston and Detroit. Boston is -120. It is 8.5. Looking at the weather. It is not going to be pretty, apparently. It might be storming. Lightning bolts in the clouds aren't good pictures. 84 degrees, a little windy. They might not even play this game, so we'll see what happens. There might be a delay. Not weather. Streaks, there's no streaks. 51% nerfy based on what they've done this year. 3.0, $191 for Boston, including a smooth 0.69. Nice average based on the last game they played. 22nd, 26th, they are just struggling offensively, are they not? Detroit, 3 runs, 216. That's 22nd, 23rd. Both teams are struggling mightily. Detroit did have a 242 average in their last game, but they're both just terrible. Nerfy? No, I can't believe I said that out loud. Pitchers. Well, we know Tanner Hawk's going out there. That has been listed by ESPN, so we can see, and he has been just not the best. I'll be nice. There you go. Outside of that, I do not have another pitcher, and Detroit has not officially listed a pitcher on ESPN anyways, so don't have one to look at. However, if I go to props, I see Casey Mize is listed. So one would to believe that Mize might be the one starting. We'll look at it anyway, just in case. And all we have are strikeouts. He is, you can see what he's done. Can I look at his history? I cannot. Okay, cool. So we'll look at Hawk. That's all we have. So go away, Mize. Hawk is the only one we want. There we go. Bang, bang. In history, there's nothing, a whole lot of nothing really. Green's 2 for 3. That's the only thing that stands out. Detroit versus righties, nothing is good here except for Carpenter and Green, kind of. Everyone else is, including Mr. Parker, who's been just on fire recently. Tanner, strikeouts, hits, earned runs, walks. Damn, he walks a lot. Have you done that all year? No, you just started walking a lot. You got 2 last time you faced him, 2. If you like walks, there you go. I'm going to pass. So, and go to the bats. And it's McKinstry. Was McKinstry one of those 2? Did I say his name? No, I didn't. He's 0 for 5 in his history, and he's batting .227 on the season versus righties. No, I'm not taking that. All right, so it's just a terrible game until, no. A lot of people are going to bet Boston because it's Boston. It's Friday. They got their paychecks. They're going to look at it and see, oh, Red Sox, bet. That's what they're going to do. So it might work out. It might not. So I don't know. I'm passing on it next game. All right, next up we got Chicago and Washington. You can see Chicago is a moderate favorite. 8.5 is your total. Looking at the weather in DC. And you can see it is going to be a little wet, but then it's going to dry out. And then a little bit of, it's going to be, cool, nice, whatever. A little bit wet. So, Cubs 1-3, Washington 1-2, 59% Nerfy. And then, 13.7 in their last 3 for Chicago, including 14 in their last game. That's number 1. No one's close. 361 as a team in the last 3, including 381 in their last one, which is first. They're not striking out much. Washington is 18th in both of theirs at 3.7 and 232. So I think we're leaning Chicago here. I mean, just a hunch. So yeah, I don't care who's pitching. They're about to get fed to the Cubs. I mean, come on, look, they're hungry. They're eating everything. So Shota's going out there, though. He's going out there. He's leading the Cubs. It's a victory probably because, yeah, he's not bad. He's pretty good. And I feel so sad for Jake Irvin. Jake Irvin, he's been chosen to be the fallen soldier that will be eaten by the Cubs today. That's just what's going to happen. I have a feeling. Let's look a little closer at things. Let's see. Shota, no history. Against Washington. Abrams. Lefties, not bad. Okay, we got some high 2s for about 3 or 4 dudes. Not bad. Strikeouts? No. Hits? No. Irvin, what you got for us? What have you done? Got some Reds against the Cubs. Cubs, not that great against righties, but do the stats ever matter anymore? No, they don't. Not this week. Not this week. They mean nothing this week. So, yeah, let's keep going. Hits, strikeouts, earned runs. I mean, you're at 2.5, and it's this. I mean, do I take this, or do I come over here and I go team props and I go Cubs runs? Because, oh my goodness, where is it at? 4.5 is basically an even bet. If you're averaging 13 runs a game in the last 3, if you get shut down by Jake Irvin of all people, I'm going to laugh. So I'm going to stick with the over 4.5. We're going to go team total. That's what we're going to do there. That seems like the fun way to do it. So I need to actually put Chicago on my list. Chicago team total over 4.5. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's pop back to props. Irvin's fine. He might throw a jump. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go to bats. Jacob Young, there you go. Suzuki, there you go. No, I gotta see some really good bat for me to take it. So, yeah, I'm gonna pass on all. Oh, didn't finish it. Walks and outs. There you go. So I am going to take Chicago to score at least 5 runs, 4.5 over, and I'm going to take Chicago on the money line as well. So we'll do that, and we're going to move on to the next game. All right, next up we got San Diego and Tampa. Tampa's a slight favorite. 7.5 is your total. It's in Tampa. It's at Trop, so no weather to worry about. Just humid outside probably. 3.7, 228 for San Diego. That's 18th and 20th. And 2.0, 167. That's 28th and 29th. So you got to lean San Diego, even though they're trending down. Tampa's just already at the bottom, so you can't go worse really. So Yeah, fun game. Tampa striking out all the time. So let's look at the pitchers. We got Martin Perez going out there for Diego. And dude's been pretty good. I mean, these are pretty good numbers. Can't complain. And I've officially removed the Mahal from him. He's no longer Taj Mahal. He is Taj. Just Taj. You lost the right to your royalty because you have been garbage this month. You're about like me betting right now. We're not that good. It's okay. I understand. I understand. You were great, but now you just whew. Okay. Let's pop up. Let's look at some props, see what we got. See if anything stands out. I want to start with Taj. Let's see. History, nothing. Against righties. Oh, I'm sorry, Taj. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a long day for you, buddy. Okay, let's see. Strikeouts is 4.5. What did we learn about going against San Diego with strikeouts yesterday, class? That's right. We don't do that. You don't go against San Diego. Anyways, moving on. Hits, earn runs, walks, outs. No, don't like any of that. Let's go to Perez. What do we got here? Perez. Oh, we got some green. Diaz is 425 at bats with a homer, 4 RBIs on a 1.0. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Take note. We'll see if he pops up again. Let's see. Against lefties. 336 against lefties. 300. Oh, the Rays will have a little bit of offense, but not like San Diego will. Oh, hits. Your strikeouts is 4.5, but you're going against Tampa, who's last. That was the Mets. That was Minnesota. You should have struck some of these guys out. You're not a strikeout, dude. I can't do it. People will take this. They could. This is a gamble. This is literally a coin flip. He could hit 5. He could hit 3. Who knows? Earn runs. You've been good. Let me show you the bats. Here are the bats. Oh, Jackson Merrill, Cronenworth, Machado, and everybody else is just nasty. So I am going to take what was his earned runs? Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think what is your team prop? That's what I want to see. San Diego runs. How many we need? 3.5 or minus 104. I think we could get that. I think we can get that. Because look, the prop for Taj is plus 123 to get 2.5. But if I take this, I can get 104 for 3.5, and I have the whole game. And we know Taj is going to pitch at least 6 innings, most likely, so it gives me 3 of the bullpen. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to San Diego team total over 3.5. I like that. We'll go with that better. So on top of that, I'm not going to take the side, though, just in case. I'm not going to take it. Outside of that, next game. All right, next up, we got St. Louis and New York. And you can see New York's a pretty heavy favorite. 8.5 is your total. Looking over at the weather, we can see that it is actually going to be a nice day. Can't complain. So neither team's on a major streak. Both are at 2. One's going the wrong way, New York. 48% Nerfy based on what they've done this year. 4.3, 299 for St. Louis. That's 13th and 7th. Yankees, 3 runs, 265. That's 22nd and 11th. So you got to give the advantage to St. Louis in the offense slightly. Looking over at the pitchers, we got Fetty going out there today. And Fetty has been, 3 of his 5 games with St. Louis have been pretty good. 2 have been a little rough. So none of them against the Yankees, obviously. Stroh's going out there for New York, and you can see what he has done. His Toronto game was terrible, but these 2 games were amazing, and then Colorado was average. So no, I don't see really an advantage in either of the pitchers. So we come to the props, we open them up, and we see what we can find. Because right now, I ain't liking nothing in this game. It feels like I'll pass 100%. I'm dropping back, getting ready to pass this game. Okay, Goldie's got a 417 and 3 homers off Stroh. Goldie likes Stroh. Donovan, 357 on 14. Newt Bar, 313 on 16. Bam, 556 on 9. Okay, these 4 dudes love facing Stroh. Take that what you will. Against righties, you can see how they do. We got a couple 303s. Cool. All right, Stroh. Strikeouts. How were strikeouts? 6th and 9th. Okay. No. Hits. Earn runs. Walks. Outs. How are your hits? 5.5. How are you been all season? You've been pretty good. I'm not giving many hits. So, all right, I'm going to pass on your props. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I can't do it. Fetty. Fetty, my friend. Give me Fetty. There it is. Fetty. Stanton. 714 and 7 at bats. Okay. Okay, that's the new one with a home run at 1.8. Stanton loves facing Fetty. Okay, so we got some, and the Yankees love facing righties. That's a lot of green. Okay, I see where this is going. I see 100% where this is going. I was gonna pass. I dropped back, but I think it's gonna be a play action. I think I'm gonna audible. I think I'm gonna audible to an over. I think I am. Let's look at the bats. We got some greens and Jazz. I forgot about Jazz. I keep forgetting Jazz is on the Yankees. It's highway robbery, I swear. He's there. Yep. Judge walks. Judge walk is minus 275. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I'll come back here. 8.5. Yeah, we're gonna rock with that. We're gonna take that over. Over 8.5, just because we saw how the bats were for both sides. If the bats continue to stay hot, I could see some runs being scored. So yeah, we'll take the over 8.5, not the side. I ain't trusting the Yankees. No, over 8.5 next game. All right, next up we got Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Cleveland's a moderate favorite, 155. 9 is your total. Looking at the weather in Cleveland at Progressive, you can see it might rain. It might rain. 85 degrees, wind blowing out. You can see that. Okay, so now we have these two teams, 56% nerfy based on what they've done this year. Pittsburgh's on a 3-game losing streak. They're trying to do another long losing streak. What are you doing, Pittsburgh? You were in playoff contention. You just gave it away. You just don't care. 7.7, 336. The numbers, the offense is great, but you can't win games. 3rd and 2nd. Like, what? Cleveland, 4, 235, 17th and 16th. Pittsburgh striking out an absolute ton. So let's pop to the pitchers. We got Falter going out there for Pitt. You can see he hasn't been that great his last 3 games. That game he was good, but the last 3 have been kind of rough. Lively's going out there for Cleveland. He's consistently going to give up 2 to maybe 3 runs. At least we know what we're getting from. That's good. So Lively. No real history. He has a home run. Okay, cool. Against righties. It's green, but we got a couple higher 2s, high 2, and a lot of mid to low 2s. Ugh. Not the prettiest. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty at all. Come on. There's got to be something in this game. Falter, you got something for us? Because Lively had nothing. I do want to go back and look at real quick. Back up. Strikeouts. You're not a strikeout dude. You're just not. I can't do it. So, all right. I know Pittsburgh's striking out a ton. I just can't do it. So, let's see. Falter 0 for 8 for Thomas. Okay, good to know. Against lefties, we got some 300s on the team. Outside of that, no, not much. Okay, cool. Hits. All these peaks and valleys, guys. What are we doing here? Everyone just either good or bad. That doesn't help me in betting. And there we go. You can see it's all Pittsburgh. You got to come all the way down to Naylor just to get something. That's not good. That's not good. I mean, maybe Pittsburgh team total because they've been on fire. I mean, what is the team total for Pittsburgh? Let's look. Team total runs. There they are. Runs. Ooh, it's not even a good number. It's like, ugh. You gotta pay some heavy juice to get 3.5, and then you gotta go super plus to get 4.5. Can I get 4 plus here? Oh, sometimes these books, I swear. All right, I'm just gonna pass on this game. It's ugly. We're gonna move on. Next game. All right, next up, Oakland and Texas. Texas is a moderate favorite, 145. 8.5 is the total. It's Texas, so it's at a dome, so don't worry about weather. 3-game winning streak for Texas, 55% nerfy based on what they've done this year. 7.7, 313 for Oakland. That's 3rd and 5th in the last 3. The offense has been crushing it. Texas is not. 3.0 and 262 for 22nd and 13th. But look who has a winning streak. Nothing makes sense this week. That's what this week's all about. Nothing makes sense. So, moving on. JP Sears is going out there, and he had 3 great games, and then Milwaukee said, enough of that nonsense. You play for the A's. You're going to be terrible and like it. And that's what he was. He was terrible. John Gray's going out there, and he also said, hey, I can be terrible too. And he showed. Yeah, 2 innings. Boom, against Cleveland. Not good at all. Pop the props. Let's go. History. Let's see, a whole bunch of red. Brown's got a home run. He's that's it. Okay, terrible against righties. Oakland's better against righties for most of the guys, but they're not good numbers. 294, but he doesn't play. You don't count. Outside of that, maybe Rooker. That's it. Ugh. Okay, hits. Strikeouts. Why is it 5.5? What are you? They're striking out 16th. What? That makes no sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. What have you been all season? You won't, yeah, okay, you had a bunch of 7s and all of a sudden went, just nothing since May, and all of a sudden you expect them to strike out 6? What's the under? 137? Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I mean, sometimes just things don't make any sense, so we're gonna go gray under 5.5 Ks. You just not, no, Oakland's not striking out much. You're not a super strikeout dude anymore. And head to head, yeah, you had in April you struck out 9, but you faced him 3 times last year, never hit 6. So what are we doing here? No. Boom, I found a prop. Yes. Okay. And there you go. Rest. All right. Sears. Woo. Let's see. Sears. Okay, that's a lot of numbers on the screen here. That's a lot of at bats. Okay, we got some information. Duran's a 455 and 11. Okay. Sager's only a $154 and 13. I wouldn't expect that, but okay. Love's 286, 316 with 2 homers for Marcus, 625 for Grossman. Tavares, yeah. So I mean, okay. A lot of at bats, a lot of history. Strikeouts, no, not when you face them this much. Hits. I mean, you're good sometimes, but sometimes you suck. Let's just be honest. Sometimes you are up and down. You are an elevator, my friend. Oh, yeah. Okay. Go to the bats. Anything stand out? Butler, 90% last 10 for HRR against Gray. Gaz Cameron. Okay. Corey Seager. We just saw Seager's average against this dude's terrible. So I'm not taking a bat prop. I'm not doing it. So I already got Gray under on strikeouts. I'm not going to take a side. I think both pitchers are kind of eh. So yeah, we got the Gray under in the next game. All right, next up we got Mets and White Sox. You could see that the Mets are a very heavy favorite, as they probably should be because it is Chicago. So 9 is your total. Let's look over at some weather. At Guarantee Rate Field, it's going to be cloudy, maybe some rain, wind blowing out 6. Who cares? Not much. Chicago, 7-game losing streak, just as they probably should be on. Mets on a 1-gamer, 57% nerfing based on what they've done this year. 5.3, 269. That's 8th and 8th in both. Chicago, 1.7, 202. That's 29th and 25th. Would you expect anything less? I wouldn't, because that is the White Sox. That's what they do. Neither team striking out much. So let's look at some pictures. McGill's going out there for the Mets. And you can see what he has done. He's been, there we go, just, He got him a smooth 2 innings there, and he hasn't pitched since 7:31. It is 8:30. That's a month ago, so welcome back, my friend. Jonathan Cannon is going out there, and I mean, if I had to guess, just a hunch, he's probably going to give up 8 hits and 5 earned today. Just a thought. Since he's done it 2 games in a row, he might do it. So let's come over to props, see what we got. Bats, Benintendi is the only thing even close. Look at that. And it's walks. That's how bad this game is. This game is garbage. Okay, let's open these up. So far, am I even leaning the Mets? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was still thinking about how bad Chicago was. I forgot to look at how good New York actually is. Load for me, my friend. There we go. We're on McGill history, nothing there. Chicago versus righties, you know it's not good, but we look at it every day. Both sides of the play, righty, lefty, both hands, feet, it doesn't matter. They're not good. Hits, very consistent on hits. 5 hits. Strikeouts, they don't strike out much. That's what they're doing good at, is not striking out. Before you went out for that month, you were just kind of, but you're facing the White Sox. I don't trust that. And walks, just because people like to see it. That's a lot of walks. Yeah, that's a lot of walks, but I'm not taking a walk prop. I can't, not today. Let's go to Cannon. Look at your history. Nothing against righties. The Mets are starting to become more of a balanced team. They're no longer just all about lefties. They're splitting it up pretty nicely now. So, outs, strikeouts, no. Hits, earned runs, walks. We saw the bat was Benintendi. Let's be honest, this game's kind of, I'm gonna take the Mets money line. That's about the only thing I can think of, and it's like, okay. Do I even want to do that? McGill's gone for a month, and he was gone for a whole month, and before that, he wasn't good. Now his first game back. You think he's gonna be good in the first game back? I don't think he will be. All right, you know, the smart thing is to type the word pass. That's what we're doing. Next game. Next up, Kansas City and Houston. Houston's a heavy favorite in this one. 165, 7.5 is your total. Looking at the weather is Houston, so it is a dome, so no worries. Looking at this, we see Houston won 2, KC's lost 2. 51% nerfy based on what they've done. 4.7, 231 for KC is 11th and 19th. Houston 5.3, 302, 8th and 6th. So yeah, you got to lean Houston on the offense. They're doing better recently. So pitching, we want, where'd they go? There they go. Let me bring them up real quick. We got Lugo going out there and Valdez. We'll start with Lugo since he's the road team. And so Lugo, history. I forgot how bad that game was. Okay, yeah, he's been trash recently. Okay, yeah, okay, good. Okay, Valdez, just get away from that one. That was disgusting. Yeah, he's been good. Yeah, we lean Houston in this one. Houston's a lean. That's just facts. You gotta lean them. Okay, Lugo. Do I gotta? I don't want to. Oh, look at all the green. Oh, Houston's gonna tee off on him. Houston money line. I already know it. Okay, against righties. Yeah, they're pretty decent. Yeah, anybody like amazing? Alvarez has a home run 600. Oh. Okay. Strikeouts, no shot. Hits 6.5. 6.5. That's to tell you something. The prop is 6.5. Earned runs is 2.5. It might be like 5. Oh no. He'll walks and outs. Oh, I think Lugo earned might be the play. No, Houston team total might be a play too. Wait, look over here. Houston team total 4.5 is plus juice. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. All right, Valdez, what you got for us? Valdez. A lot of red. Oh, Bobby Witt's 1 for 9. Oh no, it's gonna be a bad day for KC backers. Oh no. Okay. Strikeouts, hits, earned runs, walks, outs. Nah. Bats, Massey, DeJong, Diaz. All right, we already know where we're going here. We're going Houston team total over 4.5, and I'm going Houston money line. I got to do it. We'll put the money lines together. We'll figure out how to do it at the end. So far, I'm sitting on 4 of them. Not bad. Next game. All right, next up, we got Toronto and Minnesota. Minnesota is a moderate favorite for sure, 7.5. Looking at the weather, it's in Minnesota, so it's going to be 76, wind blowing out 8. Pretty good day, can't complain. Minnesota's lost 4 in a row now. 55% NRFE, 1.7 and 213 for Toronto. That's 29th and 24th. That ain't good. Minnesota, 4.3, 268. That's pretty good, but they fell off a cliff and they've lost 4 in a row. So the numbers mean nothing today, apparently. Just this week, they mean nothing. So strikeouts, Minnesota striking out a ton. Toronto is not. So pitchers, Gossman, are you a strikeout dude? I have no clue if you are or not. You're tied for 36. You struck out 10 last time. So it might be a move, but you were 5, 5, 2, 2, 10. We'll see. And Pablo's going out there for the Twins, and Pablo has had 2 beautiful games in a row now. So, interesting. Let's see how that works out. Start with Gossman, and we'll start with Gossman first. Matchup. Bang, bang, bang. Let's see. A lot of green. That ain't good. Vasquez is 385 with a home run and 13 at bats. Julian 600, 300 for Santana. He's got 429. Oof. Minnesota versus righties is about average. Only one that's ever good is Miranda on against righties. Let's look at the props. Outs, strikeouts. Let me guess. 6.5. 5.5. Okay, head to head, what have you done? 8, 4, 5, 6. Of course, you get 2. You've done 2 and you missed 2. In the last 20, what have you done? 50%, 10 of 20. How about the last 10? 40%. Okay, so we're not going to take your prop. Okay, gotcha. Good, cool. Hits have gone down. You're getting better. I just don't trust it at all. Let's pop over here to Pablo. What you got, buddy? A lot of red, but not many at bats. Okay. Toronto bats against righties pretty well, though. Especially, he doesn't play much. Vladdy's 324. Yeah, okay. Strikeouts 5.5. No. Toronto's not striking out at all much. But you are a strikeout dude. So these props are hard today, especially this game. This game is ooh. And the bats are Vladdy HRR and Barger HR, like a wannabe burger HRR. Okay, I don't like anything in this game, to be honest. I lean Minnesota, but they're losing, and it's just, I'm passing. Next game. Next up, Baltimore and Colorado in Coors Field. Baltimore is a slight favorite, 135. Total is 11. The weather in Coors is going to be blowing out towards left field at 9 miles an hour. Oh, might have some runs here. Okay. Both teams are on losing streaks. 51% Nerfy, 3.3, $1.82 for Baltimore, 20th and 28th. Baltimore hasn't swung the bat good for 2 weeks now. They've just been the bottom 2 in the last 2 weeks. Colorado, 8 runs, 321. That's second and fourth. Their trend lines to the roof. So I guess we're leaning Colorado. You just got to. Neither team striking out more than another. They're both 19th. So pitchers, Suarez is going out there. Yeah, he had 3 straight gems and then a great game against Houston. So welcome to Coors Field. Let's see how you do against Colorado. Yeah, Gomber is going out there, and he's used to pitching at Coors Field. So yeah, the home game, not good. The away game's much better. So makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Suarez, let's look at your history. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Nothing. Rado versus righties. I mean, we got some higher 2s and a bunch of mid 2s, so nothing stands out. Outs. No. Strikeouts. Neither team striking out much. Hits, very up and down. Earned runs. I mean, you have been cooking here recently, and it's 3.5 today. Ooh, they are saying something's happening today. I see it's the total's 11 for a reason, let's be honest. Ooh, wow, okay. Yeah, and walks. All right, let's look at Gomber. Let's see what you got. Slater's 474 and 19. Outside of that, a bunch of nothing. Okay, against lefties. Baltimore's not that good against lefties. Adley is. Richmond, but no one else really is. No one else is good at all. Okay. I'm leaning Colorado. I'm just going to straight up say but then I see the pitcher for Baltimore, and I lean Baltimore's pitcher. Oh, it's going to be a pass, isn't it? I already know it is. It's going to be a pass. Unless something stands out and says, hey, you want this. Like 7 dudes are in the green for bats, and I'll take the over. But outside of that, no. yeah, this whole game's a pass. No. Look at the offenses. You lean Colorado on the offense, but then you see Baltimore's pitcher, and it's like, yeah, okay, something's going to give. I don't know what side's going to give, so, and I ain't taking the over. So, I'm not taking unders in Coors Field. I don't care what the total is. Nope. Pass. Next game. All right, next up we got Seattle versus LA, and Seattle's a heavy favorite. 8.5 is your total. Looking at the weather for Los Angeles, I mean, you already know it's gonna be 74. It's gonna be a nice day. It's LA. What do you expect? Look at this. 52% Nerfy, 4.3, 228 for Seattle. It's 13th to 20th. Angels, 2.3, $1.89. That's 27th. They're just not that good. Bottom 3, they're kind of hanging out with a couple other teams, like Baltimore, for example. They just can't do anything right now. Pitchers. Kirby's going out there, and Kirby's been outside this one game against Detroit. Kirby's been okay. Seattle pitchers kind of worry me now recently. They're struggling, but they're not this guy. Who is this? They just grabbed a creative player and said, "Boop, you get to play a game today," because there's no picture, there's no stats. We don't even, I know his birthday. He's a lefty from Italy. That's all we know. Am I going to look deeper? No. So He's never pitched in the majors a day in his life. Welcome to the bigs. You get to face Seattle. We're taking it back to what we did a few months ago. If it's your first game, fade automatically. Seattle money line. I don't care. I ain't got to look at nothing else because Seattle's got better offense. That dude's new. Let's look at some props anyways. We got Kirby props, so. Oh, boom. Kirby props. Yeah, a lot of red, and even the greens. Moniak is 3 for 10, but nothing there. Angels just are not good anymore at all anymore. Were they ever good this season? I don't think they were. Yeah, nothing. So hits, strikeouts, earned runs, walks. This ain't about you, Kirby. Not today. It ain't about you. It's about these guys. Oh God, even the bats are ugly. I don't care. Do not care. I'm taking Seattle money line. We are fading him, Samuel Aldegheri. See what happens when I try to say names? I butcher them. But he's Italian, supposedly. So it's probably like Aldegheri, which that just probably sounds worse. So Samuel, welcome to the bigs. You face Seattle, you're going to lose. That's my guess. So that's my prediction. Seattle money line, next game. All right, moving on. We got LA and Arizona. LA is a slight favorite. 8.5 visual total. Looking at the weather, we see it's in a dome because it's in Arizona. So no worries there. Dodgers have won 42%. 4.7, 263. That's 11 and 12 for LA. Arizona 4.3, 242. That's 13th and 14th. They're the same basically, so no advantages there. Arizona is striking out more than usual at 10, so that's the only thing that stands out. And they're facing Kershaw today, so that could matter. So let's look. Kershaw was not good against Tampa Bay. 9 hits, 5 earned. Not the best. So see what he's doing. Gollin's going out there for Arizona. It had a gem against Boston. Tampa Bay got him for a little bit. What is it? Tampa Bay has no offense, but yet the games they last faced was Tampa. Tampa teed on them both. Whatever. That's baseball for you. Who knows? Let's look at the props a little bit. We got Gollin first. That's fine. Let's start with Gollin. History. Freeman's a 176 and 17 at bats. Muncy's 174 and 23 at bats. Betts is only 278. Smith 375. That's actually impressive. But outside of that, yeah, Ohtani's 0 for 5. What is this? What is that going? Just the Dodger killer? Hey, okay. Against righties, you see what they do. You got your basic 300 dudes. Hits, strikeouts, earned runs. So up and down. Why can't I get some kind of consistency? Nothing. All right, Kershaw. We'll see what you've done. History, we should have a bunch of history here. And Suarez is 1 for 10. He's 231. Bell's 125. A lot. Carroll's 571 at 7 at bats with 2 homers. That's kind of cool, but okay. Against lefties, Arizona was transitioning in order to be against righties. They were pretty equal against both sides, but now they're kind of going more towards righties. So strikeouts is 4.5. What have you done this year? 6.05, and Arizona is striking out more than usual. This feels like a gamble. Them odds are right there for a reason. I'm gonna pass. I don't. If I don't like it, we pass on it. That's just how it works. And on the bats, bats are terrible too. There's Carroll though. Hey, Carroll. You know what? Carroll's the only one that has a good thing, and Carroll's been 7 out. Carroll's heating up, so we're going to take it. We're going to take Carroll over 1.5 HR. My first HR all day. I reduced my props massively. We'll see how this works. Okay, so that's it in this one. I'm not going to take anything else. Next game. All right, last game, Miami, San Fran. San Fran's a massive favorite because of Blake Snell's pitching, most likely. 7 is your total. Looking at the weather, 5 miles an hour, pretty good day. 63 degrees, a little cooler than usual. Cool, like that. San Fran's lost 2, 55% nerve feed, what they've done this year. 7.7 and 333 for Miami in the last 3. Miami bats are smoking right now. 12 runs in their last game, including batting 400. San Fran, the opposite, 2.7, a $158. I know Snell's pitching, but these odds are stupid. That's just what they are. You shouldn't be 265. I don't care. When your stats say this, no shot. I almost said I'm going to take Miami out of principle. This is one of these things. I just might. Let's look a little closer. Aller, is pitching. That's how you say it, I guess. I mean, he was his first start. It was rough, but he did good against the Cubs. And we see how hot the Cubs have been this week. Interesting, right? I know. Blake Snell's going out there. It was like, oh, Blake Snell, amazing. You know he's amazing at? Walks. 6 of them in the last one. Yeah, he struck out 5, but he walked 6 dudes. He gave up no hits in 3 innings, but had 2 earned runs. That's how awesome he was. He didn't allow a hit, but still got pulled early because of 6 walks and a 74 pitch count, which was concerning. I think they saw something and they're like, oh, whoa, get him out. We don't want him to fade back. So, yeah, all right. Pop the props. See what we got. Snell, Aller. You want to be fancy with it? Let's go Snell first, since we know we're getting a lot of nothing, most likely. Miami versus lefties. Some are good, some are not. Basic stuff, nothing stands out. Outs. I mean, sure, yeah, if you take the over after seeing that, sure, have fun. 7.5 is your strikeout total today. How are the strikeouts going for Miami? Oh, they're 8th. Now, yeah, we're not going to take that. No, Miami's doing too well in strikeouts. We'll leave it alone. If you take it, I wish you the best. I'm just saying, I wish you the best if you take 7.5 for Snell. Some of you will, and I know you will. You know who you are. I root for you. I'm just not going to join you. Hits, I mean, very up and down. 6 last time to nothing. Earned runs, I mean, we need 2024. Just 2024. Yeah. Walks, yeah. Okay. And we've already, let's look at Ole. A lot of green, that ain't good. Okay, and then San Fran, it's a righty, not a lefty, so San Fran doesn't love them. So, because San Fran loves lefties. Hits, strikeouts, earned runs. How was San Fran striking out? A lot. Oh, interesting. It'd be funny if I took the strikeout prop against Snell. That'd be funny. And I think they know that with the odds being so high. Okay, where are the bats? Norby, Ramos, Hill, Brujan. Let's see. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. What are the odds? I'm tempted just to have a fun play here. This is going to be completely fun. Miami. Oh, I'm going to do it. Do not take this. I'm going to do it just because it's going to be just hilarious. Miami money line. Because why not? I'm taking it based on the bats. Snell can throw a straight pitch last time. He has 6 walks. I mean, yeah, he's been amazing, but their offense can't. Hey, if it's 1-0, what's the plus? Miami plus 1.5 is plus 100. You know what? That's a safer bet. We'll go Miami plus 1.5. We'll do that. I've never taken a plus line all season. First time for everything, right? We're doing new things around here. So we're taking the Marlins plus 1.5. It might be a 1-0 game. The total is 7. Yeah, we're just going to take that. Miami plus 1.5. Call it a day. There we go. All 16 games broken down. Stats given. I limited the props like crazy. If you didn't know, I ended up with a grand total of 3 props. An over K prop, an under K prop, and a 1 HRR. Oh, I just reduced it like crazy. I'm on a prop diet. So money lines, I took Cincy, Atlanta, Cubs, Houston, Seattle. Put them together. Why not? That'll be the money line parlay. I also took Miami plus 1.5. I thought about taking Miami in the money line just because of the stats I went over, and it'd be funny, but I'm going to say plus 1.5. That game might finish 1-0. It just might. Who knows? So San Fran ain't got no offense. So Miami does. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, we'll do that. So that's it. That's all we got. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you subscribing, liking, sharing, all that fun stuff. I like all that. So check out Outlier. You can see on the screen all the awesome stats. They have baseball, football is back. I am making Saturday's college football video today to go up later today so we can have it for tomorrow's games because there's a lot of games to go over. So football's back. Baseball's trucking along. We're almost in playoff baseball. Love it. Can't wait to break those videos down. Football videos are starting to break down. NFL videos next week. Oh, so much to do. Such a great time. So I appreciate you being here. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.